What is up, Hype Fi? I'm your co-host, Meaty,
And I'm IJ, second co-host.
second co-host, and we have a special guest today on this episode. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up, guys? Kagan Clark here. High school buddies here with IJ. I'm 22, married, and have a 10-month-old baby boy.
Who is a
Awesome.
menace. He is a menace.
Awesome.
Absolute menace.
If you guys don't know what Hype Fi is, we're a Gen Z podcast. We're just hanging out, vibing. But if you're not Gen Z, you're more than welcome to hang out and vibe.
That's right.
Content for all generations.
Yeah.
But we're going to go ahead and get into it today with our first question. Would you always be thirsty or always be hungry?
I think if can you go a little further into the question?
That's it. You're going to be thirsty or hungry.
I'm going always thirsty.
Like, you don't die. Like, you
No.
know, you don't die without
Exactly.
water. Like, you're immortal at this point. Like, you die of natural causes.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely doing always thirsty because if I'm always hungry, dude, then I'm definitely going to end up being obese and dying because of a heart attack.
If you're always hungry,
Yeah.
but you can never eat. Okay, you can never quench them. You just have to live with being thirsty or hungry your rest of your
So
life.
you're thirsty and you can't drink
You
anything,
can't
or
drink.
you're hungry and can't eat anything.
Yes, but you don't die. You can live through it. But you have to live with that feeling for like 60 years until you pass.
Okay, I'm definitely always thirsty still. So
I think you got it wrong, dude.
I think I'm going with thirsty too.
I'm absolutely going to be hungry.
why? 'Cause
You
you already
can't
No,
eat.
you got to think about what
You're
comes
done
with
eating.
being thirsty, though. If I'm thirsty and not drinking, my throat's going to dry up.
Oh.
I'm going to be coughing all the time. Sleeping at night, dude. You wake up in the middle of the night with a dry throat. There ain't
Yeah.
Your
nothing.
mouth is
that's fair.
dry too.
Exactly.
But
How you rinse your mouth out after brushing your teeth if you can't have no water?
But hey, maybe you can have like soup.
You can't have soup?
Yeah, you can have soup.
So you're going to wake up in the middle of the night and drink soup. You're going to brush your
You're
teeth
gonna be
with
waking
soup.
up with chicken broth. Like,
Well, no, you can you brush your teeth. You just don't drink the toothpaste water.
you got a lot of stipulations.
I don't know. Simplified the question.
Yeah,
I'm living with always thirsty. I'd
this-
rather eat.
yeah. So I'd rather have the experience of food. But at the same time,
The goodness that food brings
That's what I'm
does
saying.
not counteract the badness that comes from not being able to drink or quench your dry throat.
is
And
yeah,
the
and then
things
it'd
that
be
come along with that.
scratchy, and
You're a
But
you
singer,
probably lose
bro.
your voice.
How are you going to sing?
That's facts. I don't like to be proven wrong.
For the sake of the question, I just want to eat. Honest.
You always want to eat, though.
Like, I'm
that
straight
is
with.
facts.
I hate being hungry.
I definitely don't usually change my answer, but Kagan has made me think, and
I
I think I'm going.
I mean, I forget to
always
drink
hungry.
sometimes. Like,
That's good.
Respect.
okay, next question.
He admits defeat.
Yes.
Next question. Would you rather teleport or be invisible? That's it. There's no other superpowers that you have, nothing else. Just teleport or be invisible.
Go ahead, Kagan.
Have the ability to. So
Yeah.
you're not invisible all the time. You
No.
can make yourself
No,
invisible.
you have the ability. You can come in and out of it.
I guess probably be invisible for all intents and purposes. I could convince people I'm able to teleport, just go invisible and reappear over there. So I may as well have both if I can be invisible.
But we're talking teleport like like Dragon Ball Z instant teleportation. Like, it's instantaneous.
Just wherever you want to go.
You're saying like New York City,
Yeah, like
Then-
I could teleport there.
Duncan, Oklahoma.
Does
There
it,
and
does
back.
it only take place on the Earth? Can I go
I mean, you could
Interstellar.
you could go to the moon, but you die when you got there.
No, you just get suited.
Okay, before you go.
I can suit up
Yeah.
before I. Okay, then teleport every time.
I was gonna go with teleport, but you do make me think invisibility could be a way to go.
Invisibility could
You're like a magician.
you could make some dough being invisible, but you could literally make
You wouldn't have to make dough if you could teleport. You teleport in the bank vault. deep
Oh
out,
my
teleport out
gosh.
every time.
Oh my gosh. No, I was thinking that, like, you know, when you teleport and you can teleport interstellar, like at that point, like somebody's paying you some kind of money to do something.
Bro,
Okay, maybe I
space
don't know.
programs would end. There'd be no point. Like if they
Like
need to
you-
go get
you could- you
soil
could
from
go light
another
years.
planet or something.
Yeah, you're the
they
guy.
just pay you. There's no more space. Space programs anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna pick teleport, like teleportation, but there's just more reasons why to pick it.
Yeah, I'm definitely going
You're like the spaceman discovering space, the universes.
invisibility.
You're
What?
just changing it up.
So
Yeah,
you don't
so
agree?
There's
You have to be the outlier.
Yeah, kind of sort
Look at
of.
'em.
But also because if it's cool, you could be a millionaire being teleporting everywhere. But invisibility, like imagine the things that you could find out that you might never be able to find out.
Like what?
You could be more sneaky.
Yeah, like
You can't exactly
the
be sneaky
conversations that
with
you would never
teleportation.
be in, you could be in those conversations. Or like if you really like wanted to be in a certain room at a certain time, you could be in a certain room at a certain time but be invisible.
Yeah.
I think you're just setting your bar too low. Why Earth? Why care about all the things here, man, when you could go anywhere?
Kagan's trying to go see the aliens.
Dude, since I
Bro,
was younger,
nah. I'm teleporting straight to Area 51. I'm in there.
bro.
I'm invisible.
I mean, if they caught
You
us,
just walk in.
if they
I'm
caught
just going in.
if they caught any of us, they're locking us up in there.
Bermuda Triangle.
Oh, well, think about that. I mean, you could still, by various means, get caught if you choose
Yeah,
invisibility.
like they have power dampeners.
He teleports into Area 51 and gets caught. They arrest him.
You're
Dude
done.
teleports away.
That's
He's never
fair.
caught.
But like on Flash, they have those power dampeners. What if the government, dampened our powers? Then they're running tests.
Then you're not like they're definitely they got you.
Yeah, you can't get out of that.
But it's never been done before. They
But
ain't
I've
have power dampeners for
They
that.
could though.
No.
It's Area 51. We were gonna raid that puppy here a while back on like the Facebook, and they shut that down real quick. Who knows what they got up in there?
Did you join that Facebook chat?
Definitely
No, they
did.
took it down before I could.
I definitely joined it.
Do you know who Jesse Ventura is?
Mm-mm.
He had a TV show a while back called Conspiracy Theories with Jesse Ventura. But he was an ex-governor of like North Dakota or South Dakota or something. Some governor. But he walked up to the line where it said do not cross, and he was recording there. And they pulled up in a truck up on a hillside
Oh,
in the
yeah.
distance.
The white trucks.
Had a gun trained on him and were prepared to shoot him if he crossed the line. Ex-governor.
Oh,
I've seen
man.
that, dude. Like
That's
people will do
wild.
like
They don't mess around.
people will do like camping out the line, and these white trucks will pull up on like hillsides and watch them. They're hiding stuff.
Dude.
You didn't know this?
I didn't really like get into it. I just was there for the meme.
Well, here's another thing, man. If you choose invisibility doesn't get you past any. Like if they got landmines out there on the way,
You're toast.
and you try to sneak in,
Yeah, or
You
you
teleport
manage to
past
make
them,
it to
though.
the door. You're just invisible outside the bunker door.
You're saying you're gonna like
Like I could
teleport in.
teleport in.
inside.
look around, teleport out that joint. I'm taking quick pictures. I'm out.
That's
Just
fair.
wear a GoPro.
That's what I'm saying.
So how does the teleport work though? Do you have to, since you've never seen the base, do you just say Area 51 and go?
Yeah,
How do you know
You
where
just
you're teleporting
imagine.
to?
You just imagine.
No, but
So like you kind of think in your head, and you're like, New York City. Boom, you're there.
I think there's definitely some like oofs, like some.
Okay, maybe
Like,
to
you're
make
thinking
There's
New
some
York City,
logistics.
maybe to
figure out.
but you're
make-
not. You don't end up in New York City, New York.
Maybe it's a
you end
muscle.
up in New York City. There's another one, isn't there?
I don't know.
It's a
think there
muscle
is.
you gotta work out. Maybe you get better at it with time. Like you can only teleport maybe 10 feet at first, and as you grow older,
What about invisibility?
It's
Yeah,
the
it
same
starts
thing,
with
only-
your pinky, bro, and then it just
no,
slowly
you
goes from
only
there.
for like maybe you can only hold it for like maybe 2 or 3 minutes.
Oh, teleportation. Like
But you gotta build it up. What's so good about teleporting 10 feet?
you just keep teleporting 10 feet.
If the
So
safe
mu- it
vault,
gets-
if the safe
gets
vault
tired,
ain't 10
though.
feet deep, man.
Okay, new
10 foot's
question.
good
We've
enough.
clicked this one.
Okay, next question.
Actually not a. Actually, we do have a question. Our conspiracy. What is a secret conspiracy that you would want to start? Like something you completely make up that goes viral, like you started it. Like that's a different one. Mine's that Saturn's ring is fake. Man-made.
Why?
Why not? I
Why?
could make up anything.
Why do the Saturn's rings matter so much to you?
It's not that it matters. It's just it could never be proven. Like it could live on. Like the Earth being flat, bro. They proved that wrong so many
Prove
times.
to me Bigfoot ain't real.
I never said that, bro. Bigfoot out there.
I don't know where I'm going with this, but something with the peanut allergy. Like
Ooh, peanut
with the
allergy
conspiracy theory
conspiracy?
and peanut allergy put together.
Like you're not actually allergic. They just say that
Like
because they don't like.
maybe it's
peanuts.
not the peanut butter or the peanuts.
Where are you getting at?
I don't know. I was just saying something about peanuts and peanut allergies.
Peanut allergies only come when you mix butter with peanuts.
Okay, so it's like a butter peanut allergy. Like you can have
No,
peanuts
it's
and you
a
can have
peanut
butter.
allergy.
That's what I'm saying. You can have peanuts and you can have butter, but you can't have peanut butter or buttered peanuts.
No, buttered peanuts is different.
No, it's the same. When you
No,
mix 'em.
buttered peanuts is butter that you add peanuts to. Peanut butter is peanuts, add butter.
Same thing, bro.
No,
it's
it's
the
not.
same ingredients.
Same thing or not?
It's the same ingredients.
It's not the same thing. That's like
the
saying
kid's still allergic to both of them either way.
Why is there buttered peanuts in peanut butter if they're the same thing?
It's just different forms.
Because they're
okay,
different.
crunchy or creamy peanut butter.
Crunchy, dude.
It depends.
I'm definitely
PB
going,
and J, crunchy,
That's what
all
I'm
day.
Yeah.
saying.
yeah.
But if I'm one of those that put peanut butter on like a pancake, it's got to be smooth.
Or like bananas. You ever have it with bananas?
I've had a banana peanut butter like sandwich. Not a big fan of jelly.
Peanut banana sandwich. That you said?
Like peanut butter banana sandwich. It's a thing. It's a
I don't
thing.
know about that one.
It's a thing.
It is a thing.
That just makes me like a hard time opening my mouth.
Is it because you chose to always be thirsty?
Probably so. I just don't think that it would be like good. But
It is.
anyway, no, it's
It's
definitely
absolutely busting.
it's definitely and on PBJ, it's definitely crunchy peanut butter.
And grape jelly.
You know,
I'd
I
go
always
apple. I like apple. Like apple
Apple jelly.
jam, like Smuckers.
there's
No,
I'm
I'm
just-
with you on Smuckers, but I don't know
I'm
if I
just
ever
not
had
a-
apple jelly.
I'm not a big
Apple
fan
butter?
of the other. It's like
Apple
apple
jelly.
butter.
have you had apple butter though?
It's like
I've had
apple
apple
butter
butter.
type stuff. Yeah. You get apple butter at diners and stuff.
Yeah,
Grape or strawberry Smuckers.
I don't like
It
either
doesn't
of
get better than
those.
that.
Dude,
Hey, but they do got that goober.
yeah,
Brand?
I've seen that.
I mess
Goofy
with
goober?
that a little bit.
Basically.
It's got the mix. It's in like a
Hey,
ketchup squirt.
oh,
and
no,
it's
No,
yeah,
let
I
me
see
put
those.
y'all. Let me put y'all on. Meaty knows. No,
Nutella?
you know too now.
Nutella.
Not Nutella, but shout out to Matthew, back from
the
Spyro.
cookie butter.
That's
Cookie
what I'm
butter.
saying.
Oh,
That
that
man-
stuff is
I've
so
mixed them.
good.
If y'all have never tried it, it's
I've
called
mixed 'em.
speculoos or cookie butter, and it is a game changer for anything.
It tastes like cookies with a peanut butter consistency.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously.
It's
but not buttered peanuts consistency.
or it's called Biscoff as well. That's another one.
It's delicious.
It's good stuff and literally will change your life when
You
it
can
comes to
eat the
eating
whole.
toast.
You can eat
That's
the whole
facts.
tub
Yeah.
like
before you know it, like
before you know it.
you just start.
But you
eating
mix
it, it's
them. You ever
gone.
done that?
Mix
What do you
it.
mix them?
Peanut butter and the cookie butter?
You don't need to.
Nah, but you do.
No.
It's different.
No.
It's different.
No. It's not.
It's different.
It is different. Differently not good.
It's
Differently.
a just add finger kind of thing. You don't.
Yeah,
need
you don't need
No, you
anything.
do. Random
all you need-
fact.
I don't even remember what the question was.
I
Random
don't know.
fact. Random fact. The new car smell that you get when you get a new car is just a bunch of different cleaning chemicals.
Well, it works.
Think about that. Like that smell is just a whole bunch of cleaning chemicals after they detail your car.
Well, yeah, like what do you? I mean, most things are a bunch of different chemicals put together. Like, what about cologne?
Yeah, but you never thought about it though, you know? Like it's always just been, that's a new car smell. I like that. Like now we've answered what the new car smell actually is.
What's its main thing? Like, what's it?
Cleaning chemicals.
There's not. It's just chemicals. I would imagine like.
But it's weird how like that's a smell that I really enjoy and have tried.
And it's
to
the same. Like it's
replica.
generally the same across
Right.
cars.
But if you go to like Walmart and get new car air freshener,
It's
It
not
ain't
the
no,
same.
not even
It's
close.
not
It
it.
doesn't smell any
No.
close.
It's. And I'm avid with detailing my car, so I could imagine maybe dash protectant spray, leather wipe scent. I can't think. Maybe carpet shampoo. I can't think of any other chemicals, but
Well, I seen one TikTok where they were detailing a car, and they had like a really stained like floor mat thing, and they make like floor mat spray paint too. Like I don't know if that's part of the
really, like
yeah,
you
but,
spray
like,
it on there.
huh? Yeah,
so you
they
can
just
cover the
they
stains.
covered the stains. Just
Look
spray
brand
painted
new.
It, like it did.
Dude, that changes the game.
So I don't know if that was like some of the chemicals maybe in the smell, but
I seen something on TikTok where they took AstroTurf and cut it in the form of a floor mat, and they had AstroTurf floor mats.
Why?
Just as a design, I guess. I don't know. But it looked really cool. Like it was like a super clean, nice car. So it looked cool. But I'm sure if you actually tried it, it wouldn't look as
I was
cool.
gonna say you gonna do it.
Yeah, I probably might try it.
see the problem with AstroTurf is all the little rubber,
Yeah,
the little rubber pieces. Like that would be everywhere. I guess unless they made like a special kind that didn't have the rubber in it.
See,
But
we didn't come from a school like yours where we didn't have an AstroTurf
Yeah,
field.
I didn't have it till halfway through.
Yeah, like we were when we got on those things. It was like,
It was maybe
Heaven.
like band competitions.
but then when you're on it in band competitions, you're like,
You're in band
dude,
because of your shoes, though.
Yeah,
like,
you're
my
like-
shoes were worn out. I had no tread on mine.
what are they called? Dinkles?
I don't know.
You probably didn't even wear Dinkles.
I got them out the box,
Yeah,
the hand-me-down box. There was no tread on them.
but yeah, dude. What were we talking about?
New car smell.
Oh yeah,
Oh, the AstroTurf floor mats.
yeah. The AstroTurf
Second
one.
flagged.
It's flagged.
It's flagged. Goosebumps are scientifically proven to be a way that our bodies like defend predators, or like it happens when we feel threatened.
I guess the cold be threatening me a lot.
Yeah, like defend predators.
Now, from what I read on the article is that it has been something that's kind of what's it like when it's slowly decreased in the generations? I don't know.
Oh, you're saying
It's
like
became
it-
less of a dominant trait.
less of a Yeah, the predator thing.
Like we don't depend on it. But what it was saying is like it makes they were saying that it used to kind of make you look bigger. Like you get goosebumps over your whole body, so it makes you look bigger, maybe hairier, and it was a way that you could like make yourself look more threatening to predators. But I'd imagine this was probably way back in the day.
Here's a question.
Question.
You call them goosebumps or goose pimples?
Goosebumps.
My wife calls them goose pimples.
She's wrong.
Dude, that's different.
I was homeschooled and I didn't call them goose pimples.
That's right. That's
That's
one of
different.
those like you sat in your room and like got the goosebumps one time and you're like, oh, I got goosebumps. I'm gonna be a menace and call them goose pimples. Hey ma,
just
I got goose pimples.
I just got goose
And then they're like, shut up, kid.
boom, go back to room.
Like that's not a thing.
Don't bother me, I'm cooking.
Yeah.
Hit you with that.
Yeah, I don't know about goose pimples.
Our third fact. A dentist in like 18 something actually invented cotton candy for job security. Like they made cotton candy as a way to give to kids to just create teeth problems so they would visit dentists more
I feel like
recently.
a lot of people do that. I feel like a lot of people create job security. So don't blame the man.
Like it's just different. Like dentists are supposed to be these all righteous teeth cleaners, and one
There
of
is
the
nothing righteous about a dentist. Absolutely not.
they don't want to. You don't think they want to help you?
They want to stab me in the gums and make
Oh.
me bleed. Nothing righteous about a dentist.
Go in there for a cleaning, get stabbed in the gums.
Stabbed right in the gums.
Nah, what you're talking about is called planned obsolescence. This like Apple got sued for this.
This is a real thing.
Yeah, the real thing. Apple
Just so
got
you
sued.
know,
Talking about like
guys.
the battery thing.
They
or, like-
they were making the batteries die out.
Just so you know, like Kagan is actually really smart compared to like me.
Obvious. Like, that's an obvious given. Respectfully.
But I'm the funniest one here, so I ain't even tripping. Go ahead.
But no, it's called planned obsolescence. So they were making their batteries die out, and they got
Yeah.
sued for it.
I knew I seen something like that. They were making like their phones run slower, so you'd have to upgrade to the newest one.
Right, something
Yeah.
along those lines.
Yeah.
But I feel like I have a 10 now. It's old, but still kicking.
It's probably because they can't. They
don't
can't
do that
it
Check
anymore.
this. Mine is, I got it in 2016. It's still kicking.
6+.
8+.
Same
the
thing.
8s are still there.
They are.
Like people are still
6
buying
years later,
8s.
it's still working. No, you can still buy them.
Yeah, well, maybe not new, but like at Walmart
You probably
and
buy them
stuff.
refurbished.
You can buy
on
them at
Amazon.
Walmart, like the Straight Talk.
You know the battery health thing you can check on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His was what, 96?
That
What
was
is
like
what is
97.
yours at?
75%.
Hold on, I gotta check mine.
Yeah.
This is a whole topic.
I've had my phone for like a year and a half.
You already lost 4%.
Like 3%. I'm on 97. But it's like, I shouldn't lose 3%.
Well, 3%.
I make sure that I always put my phone up like
3%
at night at the same
isn't
time.
too much.
Mostly.
Well, they got that new thing now where like it
yeah.
stops charging like
Mhm.
at 80% till you're about to wake up or something, and then finishes
Mhm.
off. So I wonder if
Yeah,
gonna help it.
that's annoying. Cause mine be doing that at random times. It's like your battery's at proficient, and it stays at 85. Like not at nighttime. Like maybe mine's just geeking, but it gets up there and it sends a notification and it quits charging.
I think yours is geeking.
Definitely, I've got 85%.
How old's your phone?
That's not bad.
2 years, 2.5 maybe.
And it says how much?
85.
I really don't think yours is bad.
But
75%? Like,
Well,
I-
that's at a higher rate than yours.
But you notice.
That's 612.
yeah, like,
That's 4 and some change, 4.2% a year. You're at 3% a year. He's at way worse than that. You're like at 7.5.
It's all those YouTube videos you
Yeah,
watch.
dude, if you leave it on, go to sleep, constantly
He'll-
play on it.
Yeah,
You charge
like,
your
he'll
phone
go
to-
more than anybody I know, too,
I
though.
keep my phone plugged up mostly, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
he'll
that's not good
he'll
for it.
fall asleep watching a YouTube video plugged up to your
Yeah.
charger.
That's not good
So that's
on it.
got to be cooking the battery.
And I've definitely let it die multiple
Video
times.
games when you play on your phone, that cooks your battery.
Well, they actually they say, like, even with laptops, it's like when it gets to 100, you're not supposed to leave those things plugged in. You're supposed to unplug them because
Yeah.
keeping it juiced all the time is not good for the battery. Like,
Yeah.
it'll get to where you can't do anything unless you're plugged into the battery.
Yeah.
When you think that a battery is gonna when you think it's gonna be one of those things where your phone, goes 3 or 4 days without haven't put it on the charger.
They're getting there.
So I was
You
reading
think-
this article.
We'll definitely see it.
Like Samsung
They were
has
they
a
were
2-day
they were called
one.
like atomic batteries or something like that, like very early in development. But they had like watches
Can you buy stock?
where it was like essentially you would never have to charge them. Like it was atomic power,
Right.
but it was small enough. Like the radiation was small enough, like it wouldn't hurt you,
Yeah.
but like the battery would last forever for what you were using it for. So like I'm interested to see where that goes, but kind of early on in the process.
I want to buy stock.
Would you
Oh,
buy?
in that company?
Yeah, I know
I was
someone
like,
that
what are you talking
I know
about?
someone that
Buy
bought
stock.
bought stock in like lithium batteries
Right.
like years ago when they were 50 cent. They're up upwards of like $10 now.
You said you bought that?
No, someone did.
I see.
Someone I know did.
I don't think he'd be
anyways.
on this podcast at this point.
No, I'd be rich.
He'd be owning a Chick-fil-A by now.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, if you had to, I know that you were doing the questions, but this one
That's
popped
fine.
up. If you had to own a franchise, which one you owning?
Taco Bell.
Is that just because you love Taco Bell's menu?
It's my favorite. I love it.
My friends used to work at Taco Bell.
All fast food places are rough unless it's Chick-fil-A though.
I'm not saying that I'd choose Chick-fil-A. I'm not.
Okay.
I might have to go with something that like Raising Cane's,
Ooh.
That would bust.
because like you imagine like I'm owning a Raising Cane's, and then I'm bringing that to youth. Like that's I'm getting all the kids there.
I got saved because
Get
of
this.
Taco
Yeah.
Bell.
Do you like the Raising Cane sauce?
Hey, I got saved because
Cane
of
sauce
Taco
is
Bell.
one of the best sauces.
We had these guys staying with us one time. We went to this concert in Tulsa, and they didn't get much to eat. So my dad gave them some money to get some food at Cane's while we were at the mall. They walk up and get the 100 count Cane's chicken strips.
Yeah.
That's the move.
They give them a Walmart sack type B of cane sauce.
Uh-huh.
They walk over to the trash can and throw all the sauce away.
No.
All the sauce, they
No.
dumped it in the
It's
trash.
like 50 cents a sauce.
No, I don't like cane sauce or Braum sauce or Chick-fil-A. I don't like sauces. But even I
Yeah,
know.
He's
I thought.
Hold on, even
I was just thinking my answer to this question was either going to be
hold on, even I know not to throw away the cane sauce like that. Someone's going to eat it.
like it's
Like I know that.
you just don't do that.
Like I'm giving it to someone every time.
I buy the extra cane sauce every time I go.
Go ahead.
no. I was just gonna say I think my answer to this question before we started was going to be either Chick-fil-A or Subway, just like the
Hey,
quality
I
of
went
the
to
meat.
Subway. Subway's
I don't know where
chill.
Cane's is at. Like actually,
Right.
I know it tastes great. I don't know where.
Yeah, exactly.
But then you said Brahms, dude. The
Dude,
ice
Hey,
cream.
Brahms is a
Oh,
solid
come on.
pick.
Dude, especially because you're making money off people who's not even eating food. They're just getting the
Hey,
ice cream.
One day we'll have to make a whole tier list.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
Like,
then you
that's
got the
all-
market too. They got the
yeah,
little
they
small
make,
market as well.
dude.
But what about Cold Stones though? Like there's like Cold
Cold Stone
Stones, like
Creameries?
ice cream
No,
places.
that ain't it.
You don't think so?
I don't ever go to like.
But people love
I know
that.
multiple people who's
Imagine-
lactose intolerant.
But imagine the smiles you're putting on people's faces though.
no, that ain't worth
You
it.
want to know
lo-
something wild?
Yeah, anyway, I'm trying to eat my own food.
I'm
That's why
Raising
I'm-
Cane's.
That's why I'm going to Taco
that
Bell.
like Kagan brought or like for the bachelor party, your dad got us Raising Cane's and brought it home. But we had just ate Raising Cane's.
Yeah, we did.
And he still got like the 50 or 100 platter, and it was still gone by the end of
Still
the
got
night.
it,
But
yes,
bro.
sir.
So,
But bro, you own a Taco Bell. You're bringing the nacho fries back whenever you want,
I don't understand the nacho fry thing.
bro. Way overrated.
No, that's not true.
Honestly, the chicken fries way better from Burger King.
Oh my
Having
gosh!
those any times over the nacho
Now
fries.
listen, you get the
Why
chicken
is
fries with the nacho cheese from Taco Bell.
Why is
trying it.
every Burger King that I've been to terrible,
terrible?
but the chicken fries
Are
are always
so
good?
good, yes.
Like,
They used to have like spicy ones.
yeah.
No, I like those. I know you don't like spicy,
Uh,
but the spicy ones hit completely different.
No, and even in my college, like my little like 6 months of college, $1.49 for a 10-piece chicken nugget.
I know,
I was going there.
but hey, those things are dog
But I was-
food.
Hey, they for sure were.
They're hard. They're hard to eat.
But me and somebody from the theater, we had literally put down like 50 of them. Like I'd go buy 5 or 6 bags of the 10-piece
What if I
nuggets.
started doing fast
the
food
59 cents
challenges?
ones.
No, they're
Like, it's like
$1.49.
$1.50.
$1.49. Okay.
And you get
Yeah.
10 of them. I think it's $1.50
Or they dropped
now.
it to like
you get 8,
$1.19 at some point.
but now you only get 8 for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that
It's
ain't
still
worth
10
it.
piece here.
No,
Yeah.
it's only 8.
I swear
Trust
it's
me,
10.
bro. It's only 8.
Whack.
But anyway, yeah,
I'm
like
finna
Hey.
do fast food challenges.
Anyway, you want to hear
That'll
something
be
wild?
different.
I looked it up like 2018, 2019.
What'd you look up?
McDonald's and Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
McDonald's has like 100,000 more stores than Chick-fil-A or something like that. Something
Yeah.
wild. Guess how much more money Chick-fil-A's closed on Sundays, of course. They're closed. They have less stores and closed. 52 more days
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
McDonald's.
a good percentage.
52 weeks
Guess
in
how
a year.
much more?
And they closed like later or earlier in the day too.
Right.
Yeah,
guess
like
how
some
much?
McDonald's are 24 hours. Go ahead. I was
Just guess how much more money Chick-fil-A grossed.
millions
than
probably.
McDonald's.
Millions.
It was like 1.4 billion.
Sheesh.
That is wild.
But
It's because they're getting everybody through the drive-through in 3 minutes.
and,
You got a
Crazy.
backed up line, and I'm not afraid to enter it.
Dude, that was before they did the curbside and stuff.
and with
That's true.
but the thing
That's
with
wild,
McDonald's is their profit margins are so low. Like you imagine they're pushing, a McChicken, they're only making like 40, 50 cent maybe at the most.
But their menu items though, they're making a good amount off those.
Yeah, there's probably some of them like the more expensive ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're probably making money off of those.
How much
ones.
you think a franchise owner makes annually from one McDonald's store?
I don't know that, but weirdly enough, I do know the Subway answer.
What's
It's
that?
like
And
130, 140.
It's 40.
For which one?
McDonald's.
McDonald's 140,000.
That's all they profit. That's all they make.
It's like 40K. 40,000 a
40,000
year
for Subway.
for Subway, I think. Maybe it's
Bruh.
4,000.
4,000.
What's the next
That's
one?
4,000.
40K.
No, we ain't
400K 's
sliding.
the next one.
400K, I think, is what they
We
make
ain't sliding on
a
that.
year. No, I definitely got it wrong.
4,000.
I can't do
Is
it.
that what he said? 40.
I just seriously,
4,000.
this year I just got to where I could understand those numbers, like how to say them,
Like you're talking about like 4,100.
like
things
4,100,
that?
like what they look like, how to know which ones.
That's fair.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
You never have to work.
No, I
with
mean it's
them.
fair. Like if he's gonna just come out and out himself like that, like it was this year that he learned it.
Like
I'm
you
not
never.
gonna give him a
Well,
hard
maybe
time.
like when I started working, like 17, when I started like adding up how much I made in a year at my little minimum
Yeah.
wage job.
Okay, that's I
But
was
like
just,
you never work
so
with
you're
those.
saying that Subway makes 400,000?
Subway is the least making one.
so it's
I-
probably
I
around
know.
40,000 then.
Did you know there's more Subways worldwide than McDonald's?
I don't believe that.
There are.
Dude, think about it. Think about
Subways
all
are
the
so
small towns.
small though.
Think about all the small towns.
True.
They always got a Subway.
Subway like Dollar General, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's
can
in rural
fit. You can
areas.
fit. You can get away with fitting more Subways in a city than McDonald's.
Dude, Subway's outrageous though. I know it's
Ex-
fresh meat or whatever they.
The protein bowl is $12.
Well, it wasn't
man.
as bad, man, when they had the $5 footlongs.
Back when I was
Yeah,
a
but
little kid.
Yeah,
They
like,
haven't had those in years.
that's different now. Like you don't get a foot long without paying at least $12. Like $9. I don't know. Is that right? Like about that?
For a foot long?
Yeah.
Okay, so I did work there. It depends if you want something that you're gonna enjoy, you probably get like the steak and cheese, chicken bacon ranch.
Chicken bacon ranch.
Cold cut.
Chicken bacon ranch.
Yeah.
Cold
Cold
cut.
cut.
is a cheaper one.
Yeah.
Cold cut,
cuts.
I don't care. It's better than any of
Cold
them.
cut is
You're an old man.
it's like $8.
Cold cut combo, baby.
That's
That's what
my
the old
grandpa
people would
gets.
get.
Yeah.
Or
They
the
would
meatball marinara. I used to go hard for the meatball.
Old people normally would get a cold cut combo, and they would get tomatoes.
Oh.
They would want salt on
You
their
lost me.
tomatoes. No, seriously, salt on their tomatoes, and then mayonnaise, and that was it.
That sounds like my
Minus
grandpa's
the
order.
salt and tomatoes, man. Extra mayonnaise. That's it for me. Throw it in the oven.
But it was like
That's
For-
it.
But it's a cold cut. You can't throw it in the oven.
Absolutely. you
people
can.
did that, and it stunk.
I was
It's
gonna
stink.
The
say.
oven or the sandwich.
The sandwich, bro. You pull it out. Ooh, it was nasty.
Yeah, the tuna that ever get
Yep.
warmed up.
Almost every time. That's people only wanted it warmed up. I feel like.
Did you see recently
Oh.
that people were getting mad that they figured out like the bacon was made out of turkey?
What, really?
Yeah.
I worked there and I didn't even know that.
Well, if you look at the menu, it says all the meats are turkey based, but that was just something that recently blew up was
I mean,
that the bacon was made
They're
out of turkey.
constantly changing though. Like, I noticed like they quit carrying cheddar for so long. It's like they changed.
How you not carry cheddar cheese?
They did seriously.
can
Guess
I go
what?
in there and just buy bread?
Dude, that Italian urban cheese, is that what you think?
It's usually up to the manager, but they sell it.
Like,
I had to give it away. If someone would ask, like, "Hey, can I buy a loaf of bread?" I'd usually just give it to them.
Hey, did your Subway
this is why you also got.
did you get
You know.
ousted?
Yeah,
You
I
know-
got fired. Like, I put my 2 weeks in. They're like, "Don't come back,"
Yeah.
because I worked there for so long, and they were just like workhorsing me. And towards the end, I just
Yeah,
quit
I walked
caring as
in.
much.
We were walking in with Meaty. Like, I was gonna go get
Like-
me like a sandwich with a discount. Meaty always
I
hooked
could
me up.
definitely tell stories about Subway.
We walked in, and all of a sudden, he said, "I'm putting my 2 weeks in." She said, "Don't come back."
Well, it was more of like I'd already put him in that week. Went in there. She was like, "Hey, I need you to come fill out some paperwork."
yeah.
It's like, "Oh, that's normal. You gotta fill out the paperwork." I sit down. I'm gonna need your key and name badge. And I said, "Oh, you can have that." I just turned real sassy. I was like, "You can have that." Signed my stuff, and I was like, "I'm out of here." It's like, we'll
And
see
I
you.
didn't get my sandwich that day.
No, we didn't eat there. We went somewhere else.
I don't know where we went. but
Not
we went
McDonald's,
somewhere.
please.
But I could tell stories about Subway. It was a fun job.
Did your Subway have like that 5-foot sandwich hanging from the ceiling?
I don't think it did.
Did you ever see one of
Man.
those? You know what I'm talking about?
I've seen those.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I feel like
I think that's
maybe-
about the time the prices went up was when that sandwich came down.
Dude,
I worked at the one in Macola. If that, the little one over there in Macola.
I'd never been to that one.
I'd say the best restaurant in Pensacola, Oklahoma. All the people from Pensacola watching.
Macola, Oklahoma.
Simple Simons.
Bro, that joint was low key.
It was low key, but
Like,
it was so.
you forget that it was
good.
there, and it's like you drive by, it's like, oh,
Is it
I
still
think I
in
want to get some
business?
pizza.
Oh yeah, they definitely.
There's no
are.
reason it shouldn't.
The
be.
one in Poto went out of business.
Really.
Poto's whack, anyways.
We
No.
got
But you got to think of the competition in Poto compared to Macola.
When
Like,
are
there's
they gonna?
not
you got to
much.
think Simple Simon's prime location for where they were, because we have off-campus lunch, and that's one of the closest walking
Mhm.
distance places. And I guess
Mm,
kids could walk in and stole pizza, but they
Oh,
were in
yeah.
a prime location for it.
that's
Yeah,
fair.
that's weird. I always wanted to have it off campus lunch, but
I
at the
never
same
had it.
time, we just went off campus anyway. Like not in the. It wasn't like a thing where we were breaking rules. Like,
Nobody cared.
It was just a thing you just did. It was definitely like once you had your car, You just got in your car.
They
left?
cracked down on that my
Really?
year. Yeah.
That must have been
They
terrible.
really cracked down on like you can't be in your cars in the morning, lunch.
Oh.
Yeah, it was weird. It was whack.
Yeah, but like you remember, we were never there.
No, y'all always left.
Our senior year, we'd never. Were
I was a
school.
freshman.
Yeah.
I mean, I was still leaving campus as a freshman. Like,
That's a whole different story.
Whole different story.
But yeah, like
Everyone had a time before they knew Christ.
I really don't remember
That's
like
right.
senior year. Like I don't remember ever doing.
You're
school.
homeschooled. You probably don't remember any of your
I
schooling.
went to high school, you moron.
yeah.
No, we're calling names.
I guess. I'm calling you what you are.
This guy
Listen.
had talent shows that he performed in
Absolutely,
At
I
homeschool?
did, and they were legendary.
in his
No.
living room because
That's why
he's
you asked me to
homeschooled.
keep singing the song.
I
Yeah,
did.
that's true. You do that. But
The school loved us, by the way.
I think the last thing we can talk about real quick
Last thing.
is you can tell the feeling of a homeschooler
Yeah.
from a public schooler.
If you
Not
you're
making,
looking
not
at 'em,
saying that homeschoolers are bad or public schoolers
homeschooler.
are
Okay,
bad.
homeschoolers get a bad rap.
They do. They definitely do. Just because it's like, oh, they're homeschooled.
Public schoolers definitely should get a bad rap too.
They definitely
They
should.
definitely have one.
Probably to the homeschoolers.
Now private schoolers,
That's a whole different
they're the
category.
ops.
It's
like
not
I-
fair.
Do you
Like
know
they're-
any private schoolers?
Yeah, I do.
It's like
Do they have them in
homeschool.
Fort Smith?
My boys back home, Henry and Levi, those boys, they were private schooled. They were cool though.
They have them in Fort Smith?
Yeah, Harvest Time.
Yeah,
or
they do
Harvest
got a private
Academy
school
or
over
something
there.
like that.
But I'm
That's really
thinking homeschooler and public school kids are like on a team against the private schoolers.
I think that they're almost more in the same boat, but they always are trying to sink the same ship.
I feel
You know what I mean?
like,
we're
they're
always picking
pretty
on
much
Kagan
the same,
for being homeschooled.
but they just try to pick on each other.
Kagan always picks on us though.
Yeah, public schoolers
The
are
thing
loud
is, I'm
and
on both
obnoxious and
teams. I did both.
Yeah, that's fair.
Don't count.
I know some cool homeschoolers.
Me, respectfully, you just said 4,000.
That is true.
That don't bode well for your side of the argument, Chief.
And ACT
Oof.
scores. What'd you get?
I didn't take one.
That's even worse.
But not like I'm dumb. Like I really was gonna take one, but it was like COVID was happening when my year was supposed to like go take it for free, and it was like they canceled it.
You graduated a year after COVID started, right?
Yes, so like the year when we would have took it
Mm-hmm.
as a junior, they like kind of canceled it, and then they did this thing where like, oh, you can sign up, pay for it. Like I don't want to pay for it if I don't have to take it. If I decide to go to college, I'll take it then. Turns out they were giving them for free. If you sign, it was weird. Like my friend signed up and thought they had to pay for it too, and that's how it was kind of advertised. But then it was like, yeah, we didn't pay for it.
Yeah,
But I just never took it.
I made.
Which I might take one if I ever had to go back to go back to schooling like college or trade school or something.
I went to public school, made 22. I think that's pretty decent.
I made a 17 on my practice. Like I know it's a practice one, but 17's right there.
Hey, that ain't bad. Kagan.
I definitely have. I know someone that made like 14.
Don't you get like a 12 if you sign your name?
Shout out to my
Something like that.
best
It's like
friend.
11 or 12. Like that's about as low as it gets. What'd you make?
I did both. Public school and
We
homeschool.
we know.
We got
But-
you.
I got like
32?
31 or 2 or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
free ride to college.
I
over
also
here.
took it 9 times. I thought it was fun.
You read Chad
See, that's
Cargill.
that homeschool stuff.
You read Chad
You thought
Cargill's
that
book.
it was you thought it was fun.
Well, I started taking it. That's slightly pumped up. 'Cause my
like you
parents
thought
made
you
me
could
take it
beat.
in
You thought
6th
you could
grade.
beat it every
What'd you
time.
make in 6th grade?
Don't make me say
No, what'd you
What'd
make
you
in 6th
make?
grade?
a 16.
That's awesome.
good. That media made it 17.
I made it. I practiced.
On
I know I didn't want
practice.
to.
But I cheat. I
Close.
did like the Chad Cargill, like guess these ones, try to beat the system. Like
But I'm generally just like a good test taker. So like
yeah, that
I,
makes sense.
when I went to high school, my mom signed me up for geometry, and you had to
Okay.
have algebra 1 before you could do that. And I'd never taken algebra 1, and I scored advanced on that EOI. Like they made me take it, and like never taken
Don't-
algebra.
Go ahead.
I just don't understand because I scored like a 28, something like that, some really high number for me for math. But all the other ones were so low, they brought me down to the 22.
That's what I'm saying. Like, reading and like reading comprehension was the only thing I did good in. Like, I feel like that's the easier one to me. Like, you just read. Math killed me.
The
Put me
time
down. I
before
made like a
last-
7.
The time before my last time to take it, I would have got like a 34. Like how well I did in math, or sorry, reading, English, and
If
science.
you make a perfect score, you have to take it twice.
But then I got a 18 in math.
Oof,
I'm not good
that
at
tanked it, huh?
math. Good enough that I don't say 40/100, but I don't do
Yeah.
math.
I got you. Speaking of
You know I
tests, real
love you,
quick,
BD.
I am. I don't know how good this is, but I took the ASVAB, like the military ACT type of thing.
They just called me today.
I actually made like a 56.
What's
I
a
don't
good
know
score?
what's
I don't
the
know what
rating on that.
It's like 32 is minimum. Average
What's the highest?
highest is like in the 80s. But like at that point, like the CIA is like contacting me. Like, see,
So
I
that's
seriously though,
like-
they're only offering like special agent, like these super crazy positions to kids that are like top 5%.
Can you be flat-footed and get into the army now?
You just lie.
Really?
Richard did. One of my
Hey,
best friends.
hey, don't
But it
say
don't
that.
matter. He ain't getting in.
No,
with
it's
his
too late
ankle.
now. He's already in. He's like ranked up to like almost a private or something.
I think
however
the
the
private's
rankings
where you
work.
What
start.
about like glasses? Like you still
Yeah,
you get in like that?
you get it.
Somebody,
just-
I think
you
I was
just-
told my grandpa.
You
like,
just cap.
Meaty? You'd have to go like into the Air Force and be a pilot. Like with the size you are,
yeah,
respectfully.
like you have to.
Like I couldn't.
No, I wasn't. I just kind of did it to get out of class with the homies.
Oh, they made us take it.
Oh,
Our whole class had to.
No, we didn't have to take it.
but
It
But
was
I mean,
kinda-
if you
but
did
the
well
Air
in that
Force,
one,
I could
that
do
one's
that.
more like
Yeah, it's
that's
they're
more like street smart stuff.
not
like
as wicked. Like
gears
I would
and
have
stuff.
to learn, like do a lot more book learning. But
Did you ever take it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I could score higher. There was
Listen,
like a
there's a-
mechanics.
Did y'all take the gifted and talented like test?
I don't know what that is.
It's like a like
Had
we
the
took a
ping-
test
had
in
the
middle
penguins
school.
on it.
yeah,
I don't
was
know.
The little
homeschooled at
booklet
that
with the
point.
penguins.
Probably so.
No, I ain't ever.
They in middle school they like feel like they see how like if you're a straight A student from whatever
No,
grade
I
to
did
this
that in
grade
like
or
fourth
whatever.
grade.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Like they
yeah.
were picking them out then.
But then they also redo it in 6th grade or whatever. And like when you test, they give you this test and a lot of it's just patterns. And so it doesn't have any words on it or anything. It's just pictures.
So it's
and
like an
then you-
IQ test.
Yeah.
Kinda.
And then if you get a high score or whatever, then they do this thing called gifted and talented, and you
And
do like
that's-
quiz bowl, and,
yeah.
like, those kinds of things.
Now,
Um,
see, at that point, I was homeschooled, and we was all gifted and talented.
yeah,
That's what my mommy told me.
yeah, exactly. But I think it's about time we have to
Think
wrap it
that
up.
Wraps it up.
But
That was fun, boys.
it's if y'all didn't know, we filmed this pretty early in the morning. It is 3 a.m. right now.
Shout out.
But yeah, thanks for
Dog.
joining us at Hi-Fi Gen Z podcast, and stay. What is it?
Stay hype.
Saucy.
Stay hype.
Oh,
Stay hype.
Yeah, say it all. Stay hype.
Stay
Stay
hype.
hype.